Never in my wildest dream would I have ever guessed that it would eventually snowball into this. Granted, I hoped, but it was never a guarantee. All I could do was trust. I started over a decade ago. Back then, multiple sclerosis controlled my life. I think you can agree. But back then, I thought my life was so unfair. I looked around at everyone, and I was just so envious of everyone. I always thought to myself, why me? What did I ever do to deserve this? If you can identify, I'm here to tell you that you don't have to live with MS in the driver's seat anymore. There is an out. This is where life begins without MS. It's just waiting for you. Hey, it's Steve. I had my third Ocrevus infusion on Monday, May 13th. I have the infusion every 6 months. So now I can say it's been a full year of having it. I think I'm standing alone on the outside, but I'm wearing a smile. I see two different groups of people. The first group are the new MS patients. They gripe and complain about small changes that they're feeling. They seem like they think that nobody's ever felt them before. I know, because I was in that group a long time ago. You probably have noticed the same thing. Then there's the opposite side of the spectrum. They're the people closer to my time since my MS diagnosis. So in the early 2000s, hell, maybe you're even earlier, maybe in the 1990s. But I'm in a drastically different position that makes me full of excitement and hope. Everyone else is staring at the dreaded feeling of MS progression. But not me. I'm on the outside looking in. I once was on the inside. But now, I'm feeling recovery day in and day out. Eliminating my B cells with Ocrevus for a year now has let my 5 essential elements find a footing. I feel MS recovery coursing through my veins. I've told you countless times that I don't have any MS symptoms anymore. But now it's gone further. It's like the recovery has swallowed a shot of concentrated recovery. It's so hard to describe in words what it feels like. Just a minute, imagine any of your symptoms. Simply remove it from your thoughts, like you never suffered before. Then replace that suffering with simple pleasure. But not just pleasure. It's better than that. I know I can appreciate it so much more because of what I've been through. Where I was at the bottom. I'll never forget being at the bottom. If I could forget, I don't even want to forget. It gives me a bearing of how far I've come. I'll give you, for instance, take my right foot. This is for specifically pushing down on the floor with my right foot. Now that I've gone this far, I can see that I've never had it all my life. I told you before about how I've had tendon release on my foot because of MS. MS caused drop foot. And it's all tied together. It's all very weird and tied with my hemiparesis I've had since birth. But my hemiparesis was cheating me. The foot was so tight that it compensated for the lack of that mental connection I had between my brain and my foot. Now that I've had the tendon release, or when I had the tendon release done, it pretty much caused me to lose all ability to push down my foot. But now everything's changed. Now it's fantastic. I now have complete control over my foot. I know it's Ocrevus. I know it's Ocrevus because just having it in just a couple weeks before and after the infusion, such a drastic change. I've never had this level of control. Like, ever. As I said, it's not limited to just that. I can see where I'm going, and it gives me so much more excitement each and every day. I'm just so excited to be alive. What challenges are you facing when you hope to see changes? Are you on the anti-Epstein Barr drug, as well as practicing the 5 essential elements? I'd love to hear from you. I love talking to you guys. Each and every comment, I just love responding. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Until the next one.